Solar Impulse 2 proves clean aviation is possible. Discover this journey and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories. Solar Impulse 2 emerged as an audacious vision in a world accustomed to the roar of jet engines and the smell of burning fuel. In near total silence, it was born to prove that the impossible is often just a possible that has not yet been attempted. It was not merely an airplane, but a statement that aviation, one of the greatest symbols of modern energy consumption, could enter into dialogue with the sun and fly sustained solely by its light. At first glance, Solar Impulse 2 impresses with its unusual proportions. With a wingspan greater than that of a Boeing 747, its body is as light as that of a small family car. This visual contradiction captures its very essence. The long, slender wings stretch out like open arms toward the sky, covered with more than 17,000 solar cells. Each one works silently, capturing photons and converting light into electricity, powering the 4 electric motors that keep the aircraft aloft. The narrow fuselage houses a single pilot in a minimal, almost claustrophobic cockpit. Inside, there is no luxury, only what is strictly necessary. The space is meticulously calculated to reduce weight, and every object has a precise reason to exist. The pilot does not merely fly. He lives with the aircraft for days at a time, sleeping in brief naps of only a few minutes, monitoring systems, and watching the sky and ocean slowly alternate beneath him. Flying the Solar Impulse 2 is an exercise in physical, mental, and emotional endurance. During the day, the aircraft climbs slowly, taking advantage of the sun's abundant energy. The solar cells not only power the motors, but also charge lithium-ion batteries, which become the heart of the aircraft after nightfall. When the sun disappears beyond the horizon, Solar Impulse 2 continues its journey, now sustained by stored energy. It gradually descends, gliding with extreme efficiency, saving every watt as if it were precious, because it is. The round-the-world flight, which began in 2015, transformed Solar Impulse 2 into the protagonist of one of the greatest epics in modern aviation. Each leg was a challenge, crossing oceans, facing turbulence, dealing with extreme temperature variations, and pushing the limits of battery technology. There was no rush. The aircraft was not competing against time, but against the very notion of technological limitation. Its modest speed stood in stark contrast to the magnitude of the achievement. There were moments of tension, such as when the batteries overheated during a leg over the Pacific Ocean, putting the entire project at risk. The aircraft had to remain grounded for months while engineers searched for solutions. This period revealed that Solar Impulse 2 was not just a machine, but a living experiment, constantly learning and evolving. Every failure brought a lesson. Every adjustment expanded the boundaries of knowledge about clean energy and efficiency. The silence of Solar Impulse 2 in the air carries deep symbolic meaning. It does not tear through the sky or assault it. It simply passes through, almost like a respectful visitor. This silence invites reflection. If an aircraft can cross continents powered only by the sun, what other areas of human life could be reinvented? The plane was never meant to replace commercial aviation, but to inspire change, provoke questions, and challenge long-held assumptions. When it landed after completing its journey around the world, Solar Impulse 2 did not end its mission. On the contrary, it became a milestone. It demonstrated that clean technologies do not belong to a distant future, but to the present, provided there is courage to invest in them. Its legacy lies not only in the records it set, but in the minds it awakened. Solar Impulse 2 remains a symbol of transition. It represents a moment when aviation looked to the sky not merely as a space to be conquered, but as a source of energy and inspiration. An aircraft that taught the world that, with ingenuity, patience, and vision, even the sun could become fuel for human dreams.